What was the biggest realization you had about yourself? After I complete my graduation in 2018, I got a job. Okay, and it was really good. The job was really good. I was because of the privacy issue, I won't be able to say anything regarding about myself. But I was doing a job, and I was doing kind of like something really very good job in private sector. Okay, and 2018, 2019, and 2020. Okay, so I was doing this job for in that company for almost like a 2.5 year, and March 2020 COVID came, and because of the COVID, my chairman says that we will give you a gap. Like, they didn't really say anything regarding about the fire or anything. They say that we will give you gap. What is a gap? Gap means like a gap means particular month of gap. Okay, in particular month you won't be able to get salary. Okay, but you are kind of like a something really employed. Okay, until get this COVID done, until this COVID is actually done, they will call you and they will kind of like a rejoin you. Okay, so this is their plan. um so is this thing ki, I said, like, I don't know, dude. It's a kind of like a something really weird, very weird to say. Is that ki like basically I was doing this job into that company for almost like a 2.5 year. Okay, and in this 2.5 year, I was um like basically is this thing like in the private sector you can work really ass off, like 10 hour of job, 12 hour of job. I was doing it that, and I was doing it that, and it's kind of like a something really, really. I am not really that much cool about that key, like why they gave me a gap. Like basically is that key. I am not the only. Basically, I'm not the only one who took the like basically get the gap. Like almost every employee of the company got the gap. Okay, and I thought that कि yeah चलो कोई बात नहीं, like it's a COVID. Okay, it's a kind of like a something really a global pandemic, and basically every company is actually try to do some sort of thing. So I said yeah, okay, yeah, that's it, that's fine. But problem is not that, problem is not with that company. Problem is this thing ki like while I was kind of like doing my education and stuff like that, I always knew that ki I am kind of like a something really not meant for job. Like I am kind of like a something really like creative person. Okay, I don't know why I'm saying creative person. I don't know. It's just like that. When I was in 12th standard or 11th standard, I was kind of like I was like literally fan of Hollywood movies, and I watched so Hollywood movies, and I write some of the Hollywood movies. Yeah, even if I don't know how do I supposed to write, and even I just don't know anything about like basically writing process and filmmaking process. It's just like whatever my mind is actually thinking about some sort of cast and characters and how they will do some sort of thing at particular scenario. I'll just write a kind of like just a story. Okay, and then I have a little bit of passion for filmmaking. I just realized that. Okay, and then I was watching some sort of behind the scene and everything is this thing. Okay, during the education, during the kind of like a 6 year of education of my life, I'm talking about the college, by the way. Okay, so after that complete the 12th standard at SSC board, I went to college, and then um, like I went to Bombay couple of time. Okay, and it didn't really work out. Okay, it didn't really work out means like that. Like basically, I didn't really went there in Bombay just for kind of like a something really like एक दो महीने के लिए. No, I just went there for a couple of days and just try to figure it out कि like how do I supposed to become a filmmaker. But when I reach there, it's feel like that कि it's not gonna possible. Yeah, like basically it's this thing ki I don't really have that much kind of like a source of money, financial things, and how do I supposed to sustain this thing? Okay. Then one of my friends says that ki like, do you want to be a filmmaker? Then how would you supposed to be a filmmaker? Your father, your parents are not really that much kind of like a something really rich. Okay. And as also is that ki what if you fail, then what should you supposed to do? Okay. So it's kind of like a something really. My friend says that ki let's create the backup, create backup means do a job. Okay. And then do a job and get the job, and basically just like because of that job try to be kind of like a little bit of financial stable. And when you have a little bit of time spent, but when you have a little bit of time, then you just try to reach to that particular goal of yours, like being a filmmaker वगैरह. At that time I realized that ki that is a really good advice. Okay. That ki we shouldn't supposed to be like do some sort of crazy stuff. It's really important that ki my financial things are not really stagnant, and it's really important to me to be kind of like a took the safety step. Okay. Instead of going really crazy and rational and just like doing some sort of crazy thing with my life, no, I thought that ki, let's do a job. So I was doing this job. Okay. And I was doing this job like basically previously I was doing this kind of like a kind of like a little bit of labor job in a power plant. At that time it's not really good. I worked there for 1 hour, then I quit that job, and then I try to learn about some sort of CAD design and CAD modeling, computer aided design modeling, AutoCAD, Creo, Katia वगैरह, for almost like 8 months. And then after that I got this job that I already explained earlier, that in 2018 I got this job. Okay. So basically what I'm trying to tell you, the biggest realization is actually happened in 2020. Okay. Actually May 2020. Is that ki like after I complete my education since 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, I did two job. Okay. I just like I just do a lot of stuff to get a job, get a kind of like stable jobs and things like that. But after I spent 4 year of my life in 2020, I reached at the same point when I was in 2016. Same point, yeah. Like basically in 2016, I was kind of like a thinking about that key. How do I supposed to be a filmmaker? Okay. One of my friends says that key like be a like a be kind of like a get a job and things like that. But in 2020, it's like completely back in time. It just feels like that key. It's really nothing. I do have little bit of saving from my job, but not really that much, so that I could supposed to be sustained in Bombay for at least 6 months. No, I didn't really have, because of that key. The payment that actually receive from my company, most of the money is actually spent on kind of like a something really I am something really that key. I don't know. I haven't really saved money that much properly. Okay. And not about the money, but actually is this thing it just feels like that na ki I just waste my time. Yeah, like the 4 year of my life, the teenage year of my life, I just did nothing. It just kind of like a something really great, something really not good. Then then one of the biggest realization is actually happened is that ki I shouldn't supposed to be take that decision to do a job. Yeah, it's kind of like that now. When in 2016 I should supposed to be went to Bombay and just fight for my destiny, just like the best thing is that ना the like basically आपके मन में, आपके दिमाग दिमाग में, आपके दिल में जो काम करने के लिए जो प्यार होता है, you can't be replaced. Like basically I'm trying to tell you is that ki God is actually make you for kind of like a like for a particular reason. Okay. And I have that particular reason that ki I am a filmmaker, and I wanted to be make a films, and I wanted to make films. I wanted to be part of creative process. Okay. So so it's just like that the 4 year of my life was completely wasted. I thought that कि नहीं अभी मुझे बस यही करना है. Okay. So this is the kind of like a something really a very biggest realization happened. Okay. And it's actually shattered my entire life. Yeah, by the way.